is James from Peterborough Gaming Club, and welcome to a new video. I am playing Airport CEO. We're going to have a look at this game. I've really enjoyed this so far since I've been playing it. So I'm just loading up a new airport, so we will go and find where we're going to put it. Let's go. See if we can zoom in, and we will find down here somewhere. Peterborough. Let's build Peterborough Airport as a Peterborough Gamers Club. So we'll confirm airport location, airport name. We will call Peter. Oh, I spelled that completely wrong. I don't know what happened there. Peterborough. We'll call it Peterborough GC. Okay. GC. Airport code can be PGC. PGC, there we go. We need a logo, whichever logo. We'll go with that as our airport logo. So it's pretty easy to run an airport. You can see it over to your pension. You'll start with a great $2 million in cash. Let's go. If you haven't seen this game before, all you got to do is build an airport. It's quite simple. You can then, it's a bit more in depth than a lot of simulations. You have to schedule the flights and things like that as well. It's a quick tutorial, let's get rid of that. Right, so this little area here, this is our main road coming in, and this is the drop-off area for your contractors that we will get soon. At the moment the airport is closed, and this is where the contractors get bussed in to come and help you build. So, if I remember, I'm trying to remember what you do. If you go to the tutorial, if you do play this game, and then it basically gives you a list of things that you have to do, and you can work your way through it, or you can just go. I know most of this because I've already played it a bit and have quite a large airport. So, first thing we've got to do is sign a contract with a contractor. So, economy panel and contracts, and this is the only one we have at the moment we can have. So. It's saying we'll get a maximum deployable of contractors of 58, and they work for $7.1 an hour. So we'll sign that. We will get our contractors in, which is operations. At the moment, this is your main operations panel for the airport. So we have airport closed, security disabled, and then as you go down, you can unlock all these things. And then you can enable your airport to be able to do them. So we go construction first. We'll deploy all our contractors. They're on the phone. I didn't know we did that first time I played it. I didn't have any sound. So structure. I'll play the first bit through the tutorial just so you get an idea. Now we have to wait for the contractors to arrive, which you can just go triple speed and then they arrive. So that's your first bit done, and then you go on to the next bit, which is starting building your airport. So it's build a small runway, build a small stand, blah blah blah. So I'll quickly do that. So where should we put our runways? We will put our runway, which is in infrastructure, and then we want small runway. You can upgrade these runways as you go as well, and when you select and highlight it, where we are, there we are. Get that up. You don't get that option with these ones. The other things you get multiple options of what materials you can use and things like that. So we will plop it down. We'll go there. We'll go in the middle. I don't know why. So we'll start with one runway just for the tutorial. And then here come all our little men. Zoom in. Off they go. Start building little men and women. You can click on the people and it tells you who they are. So that's going to be built. Then we want some small stands, it says, so infrastructure again, and then if we go to the aircraft stands, you can get small, medium, and then the small ones can be grass, asphalt or concrete. The medium sized ones, when you get onto them, is only asphalt and concrete. I think concrete looks quite cool, so we'll go with concrete. See, when you put the stand down, you have, we zoom in a bit more, we have the service road with a crossing on it, and then we have the loop where the aircraft come in. and you have to connect taxiways to the little, I don't know where I'm pointing because you probably can't see where I'm pointing anyway. I'm pointing with fingers, I've never done that on these games before. So that's where you attach your taxiways where the plane is, and off they go to the runways. So zoom out a bit so I can see where I'm building. We're going to build these here because then we can have a bit of a terminal this way as well. So if I build it there, we'll put a bit of space in between them because you can make it look pretty cool. So we'll put 4 in to start with. So your little dudes will come and start building it. What I'm going to do first is go, if you click on the runway, and it gives you all the options you can do. If you have multiple runways, you can go on here, operation mode. You can set it for either arrivals or departures, which is quite handy as your airport gets bigger. At the moment, all we're allowed is the small aircraft. You can toggle these on, but you get things flash up that tell you how big your runways and stuff have to be. So what I wanted to come in and do is upgrade it. So we are going to upgrade it to concrete. So now it looks a lot better than grass. And then you have to do your taxiways. Now you can choose as again your material taxiways, but I like to keep everything concrete. I don't know why, it's just something I like. So we go like that. I'm not sure which direction they're going to take off and land at the moment. I think they land from the left and they'll take off to the right. Is that right? No, they land one way and take off one way, don't they? I'm confused now. So we'll drag along here. What we want to do is take our taxiway foundation to this end of the runway, and we are already this one, so we will connect it up there, like that. It's just turning night time. And we will connect it there, and then what you need to do is go taxiway nodes, and this is the route that the planes will follow. I think, because I had trouble with the first time, you have to drag them onto the runway like that. But then you have to, ooh, no, I don't want them there. On these ones at the edge of the runway, if you right click on them and you set it as a holding point like that, and then we'll do this one as well. So now the planes will wait there until the runways are clear. Should wait there until the runways are clear. And then I forgot to connect these ones up. So this should be at the point now where we can get our first planes coming in. At the top here you see how much money we've got left. We've got just over 1.5 billion, which is plenty. Next to it tells you how much you're making or losing an hour. At the moment triple speed, so the time goes pretty quick. And we will now open the runway. We will open our stands like this, and I should have done it as it went, but we'll do it now. Right, you have to allow general aviation to start with, so we can just get some planes, little planes landing. So we'll allow all general aviation. We don't need to do commercial yet because we cannot accept commercial flights until we have more infrastructure in place. So infrastructure, I just want to connect all the service roads, which is these little gaps in here. If you build them all next to each other, you don't have to do this, but I like to do this, it looks better. And you have down here a concrete tile. That you can just drag over everywhere and it will fill the whole area in with concrete. And then you can add your roads and things to it. It basically fills in the gaps, makes it look nicer. What we will do here, we'll do this now. We have to put a vehicle checkpoint in, and I'm undecided how I'm going to do this. Where should we put it? I'm going to put it here. I'm going to try something different with this airport. No, I'm going to put it there. Oh, I don't know now. Where am I going to put it? We'll put it that way. Press R to rotate. We'll put it here. Right, so what you have to do with this is where vehicles from outside will come in. So we'll put a normal asphalt road down there, continue that one. Once they're this side of the gate, this is all your, I hope I built that the right way around, please don't. Yes, I have. This is where now, once they're past there, this is restricted. You can restrict it just so certain vehicles can come in. So we'll build it round, they'll have to go round. This is where your fuels, lorries and stuff come in, and they will fill the lorries up and your tanks up in the petrol stations. We'll get onto that a bit later on, so scurry around, little men and women, and build all that. Right, so in the morning, hopefully now. Oh, no, quick. Gotta go to, I forgot this bit, operations again. You go to your overview panel, which is the main one. We will open the airport by clicking there, and always accept GA flight, which is general aviation. So now, come morning, very soon, I think it's usually about 7 o'clock, it starts getting lighter, and we should start getting our first planes coming into the airport. If I've done everything right, let's check. Oh, no, we're not. I haven't built an aircraft control tower. That is in structures. So we want a small air traffic control tower. Where shall we build this? Let's build it there. It's a handy little place. While I was in there, I noticed a weather station. We'll build a weather station as well. We'll build that just there in the middle of the runway. Be a handy place to have it, I guess. So we'll let them finish building this. Come on, come on, come on. So now vehicles can't go past here unless they're allowed, and then they can come wherever they want. Right, so we have that in place. Now I'll show you what I said about these concrete trials that are quite useful, because you can literally drag it right across here and fill in all them gaps, so it just looks like one continuous concrete runway. And here come our first planes. That's 3. Here's the 4th one coming. Here's the 4th one. So we are now officially, hopefully, going to be making money. So I think you get $25, I guess, for every, I think, half an hour, is it? They're on the ground. I'm trying to work it out now. I think it's about half hour, maybe less. Right, so we're making money. Well, we're still losing money because we're building a lot of stuff and we've got a lot of contractors on site. So we'll just pop in and have another look here. So we've done the small airfield part of the that part. We have to service 5 flights, so we are doing that now. Once that's done, we have to build fuel services. So it looks like we've already done 3 of them, so we have to go to the economy panel now. This is where you have to start building different things and signing more contracts. So we go to procurement, and then you get these options here, various things. Eventually you get a very long list on here. So we're going to unlock the fuel. It takes 1 hour and 50 minutes now on the simulated time. I think we might have just built... Let me just double check. Where was I going? I was going to tutorial. So we're still waiting for, I think we must need 1 more flight to go. Yep, that's it. So next we build the fuel supply systems. So we've unlocked the fuel now, it's just flashed up. So we're going to build a vehicle depot, which is here, green. Where will that fit in there? That'll fit in there nicely. So we'll put this in here. You can fence all this area off as well eventually when you get time and do it. I'll do this off the video and then show you in the next video we do on this game. So we have built vehicle depot, and then I'm guessing it is build an Avgas 100L fuel depot, which is here. So you just hover over it, it gives you a drop down a menu next to it. Eventually you'll have the other fuels in here as well. We'll build it right here at the front, so it's closest to where we need the fuel. So they were going to come along and build that. That's going to be built, and then operate your refueling service. So we will need to purchase a fuel truck. I don't know if we can do that yet until the fuel depot is built. We'll go and have a look. That is, where is that? Where is that? Where is it? I'm trying to teach myself here. Procurement. So we are economy, procurement. We can buy them now. So let's buy a truck. Take 30 more minutes on our simulated time. It's getting to night time, so you get money every time these are parked on the ground now as well. I don't know why it always gives you grass there, so I always go first thing and finish up. I like to bits of it to be finished as we go, so we'll do that. There we go. Right, we've ordered a fuel truck. Here it comes. It will come in the gate, the restricted area gate, and into the into the service depot for vehicles. And I am going to order one more. I'll order one more. I don't think we really need it, but we might as well have it just in case it's getting a bit dark again. So I think we've done 2 days now, which is yeah, I think we've done 2 days, which is pretty good to get to this stage already. I'll say I played it before, so it's a bit quicker. So now we need to sign a contract with an aviation fuel supplier. So economy, contracts. You can look through the fuels and choose the best ones. I think at this stage they're all the same. It will tell you how much it is per litre for each type of fuel you'll be getting, and it will tell you how much they'll supply per delivery, and how often, when it gets down to 10%, they will refuel it. So I don't think at this stage they're that different. That will give us 400,000 litres, but it's more expensive. So you have to make. I'm going with that one. I like the sound of that one. That's giving us. Oh, I'd accidentally already signed it anyway. What happened there? Oh well, we've got fuel. Now you can see the fuel truck has come from outside again, and it is filling your tanks up. You can request extra fuel because you can attach tanks to it as well. The 2 fuel trucks we have now are filling up as well. So in the morning they will go and hopefully fill the planes up, and they can go. Enable avgas refueling service in operations. So operations, overview, and just here avgas. So we've done that, which is good. And there can't be a lot. We've got to refuel 5 flights now. Once it gets to the morning, which is getting there now. Let's have a look what else we can build. I'm going to build an extra fuel tank now because they're quite handy to have. You can get these, you have to be careful when you build these that you get the right fuel, because there's 2 different types of fuel you get to start. We're going to put some lamp posts in as well, just to brighten everywhere up a bit, I think. Makes it look nicer. Eventually I might have to destroy a few of these depending on what we put in the airport. They'll usually get in the way. They're quite small, so if you're far away and you can't work out why you can't build anything, it's usually because one of these is in the way. There we go. We've added a bit of light to it. You can also, that's another thing, if you click on the building, some of them you can change the colour. So we'll have that. Shall we have that colour roof? Yeah, we'll have that colour. We'll wait until the morning. If you look to this side, you see this big cross. This is land eventually you'll be able to buy. With your runways, when you get the medium flights, and to highlight that, you have to keep upgrading it. You extend runway west or east. I think it's 800 metres, is it? 800 metres to accept, so which is, I think, about 3 upgrades, so it's about 60,000 to upgrade it. In they come. So once we've refueled them, I think that is everything on the small airfield done. And then you go to, let's get out here, you go to regional airport. At regional airport you start getting paid, doing your terminals, your checking in desks and stuff like that, and then you can start getting passengers coming in on flights. So I will leave this here as our first video, and then we will catch up again in the second video where I will hopefully have a little bit more built so you know what it's going to look like, and then we'll carry on with the tutorials and see how far we get. Okay, thank you very much for watching. This has been James from Peterborough Gaming Club, and we will see you in the next video. Goodbye!